My journey with the unexplained began when I was 5. My name is Amber, and I'm a physical medium. She was crushed, her chest and her throat, and then the breathing stopped. And the dead come to me for help. He also slithers around and shows himself as different things, like shapeshifts. I communicate with dead people. He jumps out of the water and takes people back into the water. And he drowns them and kills them. Come along with me and step into my world. Welcome to Amber's Paraworld. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm at Hillbilly Hotdogs once again to do an investigation here. If you have not watched the video I did with the tour, I will link it in the description below. Go watch that. You can hear some disembodied voices, which led me to tonight to be here. But until it gets dark, we're going to walk around and look at some more of this treasure. I'm here with Vance, the co-owner of Hillbilly Hotdogs, and thank you for allowing me to be here. I definitely want to get that out and tell your mom thank you.
Oh, totally, you're welcome.
But I do want to know, how did all of this stuff get here? Like, what's the story behind it?
Well, it started out as a little 12 by 16 little hot dog stand that my parents started, and over the years, customers would donate stuff, and Sonny used to, go rummage sales and, yard sales and just constantly collect stuff. And that was kind of how it just kept growing and growing, and people were like driving by, coming and going, "Why won't you clean up this mess?" And we're like, "This is what we did on purpose."
Right. I think it's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like hit or miss. Some people love it, some people hate it.
So what would how did you all get the buses? Like, was it always been here, or?
No. So like I said, it started with the 12 by 16, which is where the kitchen is, and then we pushed this bus in with a couple dozers. This first bus that's on the other side of this little wall here, and then Sonny was like, "We need another bus," because they just keep growing. Over time, it just keeps growing. So we just kept adding a bus, and that's how we squeeze these so close together.
Yeah.
And then just gutted out the seats, and the names and all the writing is on purpose because Sonny once was kicked off the bus system for writing his name, and he was like, "I want to have a place where people can take a marker, write their name. I don't want to."
That's an awesome story, you know?
He was all about that.
We are not kicking you off the bus if you write on it.
Like, we want you to write your name.
And yeah, it's really interesting because there's...
We prefer no profanity, and
right.
But we get those, but we just pay no those.
Yeah, right.
So.
That's awesome. So it's just a collection, and you all take items that people bring in too if they want to bring something.
And a lot of people pull in all the time, and they want to like actually buy stuff, and we're like, it's not for sale. Like, everything that's donated, if you'll notice, has actually a name and a stamp of like somebody who donated it. So it's not, we won't resell somebody's stuff, you know what I mean?
Right, the donation.
People come all the time, they're like, "I got this, I got that."
And you have people coming from California, all over, right?
All over. We have people, the furthest is Kathmandu, and I was like, I just thought that was a song, but it's actually
a place, yeah. I've definitely heard this song, I've never seen the place.
Yeah, me neither. But yeah, people come from all over, and we're just amazed that they've even heard of us, so.
Yeah.
We're very fortunate in that.
So am I the only one that's ever came to you and said, "Hey, there's some spirits here"?
You are.
Okay.
Sure.
Awesome. And you've never had any paranormal experiences here?
I haven't personally, no.
Okay.
Maybe in California at my dad's house, yes. But here, I mean, if they are, they're friendly ghosts.
Right.
Because
Yeah.
nothing's ever bothered me here.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, it's an old land, and you know you can't see it on film, but right over this hill, Sonny's house, where he was born and raised. If you really want to feel something, go up there, because that's a little spooky up there.
Yeah.
But there's like generations upon generations that were born and raised in that house. I mean, there's literally a well in the middle of the living
So this
room.
is just family property, all this?
Family property, yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
This whole hill.
And you know, the items people bring in, collect, you know, could hold energy from, you know, people that maybe loved them at one time and were attached to them and then
Possibly,
pass away and they're still attached to those items.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, I appreciate you talking to me and, you know, letting me do this investigation, and I just appreciate being here. I love this place. I really do. It's amazing.
Well, I appreciate you guys coming out.
Yeah, well, thank you so much.
Hopefully you guys find something. If you do, don't tell me.
I'll send you the link to the video when it's ready. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Before it gets dark, I'm going to walk up here and go look at the property that he was saying the owner, his family has, there's been many generations lived here, and might be a little spooky, so let's go take a look at it.
Oh, this is spooky. Oh, there's a bus up here, I think.
We're not getting that. Okay. There's definitely some animal tracks here.
Yeah.
Deer and, I don't know, maybe rabbit? There's something in the woods. Is there anybody here with me? I'm getting visions of an older man. So as I'm standing here in front of this house, I'm seeing this older gentleman. He's got like a, he's not heavy set, but he's got a belly on him. And he's got hair that's graying, and he's wearing glasses. I think he was a very quiet man. Very matter-of-factly. What he said, when he talked, people listened. But I don't think he talked a lot. He's not the kind that's going to just strike up a conversation. But when he spoke, people listened. And also picking up on somebody that smoked cigars. Let's go look around some more. Careful. The memories that this place holds, there's a ton of them. There's an old baby stroller back there. If there's anybody in here that wishes to speak to me, go ahead. Can the man I was getting visions of tell me your name? I mean you no harm. I hear knocking. Thank you for speaking to me. Have y'all ever seen a big old van in a tree? I'm about to show you. We don't know where Mom is, but we got Pop on ice. Hello, how are you? It is starting to get dark here at Hillbilly Hotdogs. I've got my REM pod set up right here, so if any spirit wants to touch that and make it light up to let me know that you're here, or you want to communicate with me, you can please do so. It's not scary, it is loud, but it's not scary. Please bear with me with the audio. It is on a busy highway. There's nothing I can do to fix that. I tried to edit it out as best as I could, so I apologize in advance. Even though some parts are difficult to hear, please stick around and don't forget to subscribe and hit that thumbs up. I'm actually picking up on a lady, an older lady, a grandma lady. She has very short hair. It looks like it's permed to me, like she used to keep it in a perm, but it was cut very short. It's almost white. And she's actually wearing, she's wearing a nightgown. Pink, to be exact. Honestly, I don't think she's attached to any item here, but I think it's the land. It may be the house up there that we looked at earlier. I think she lived here. Definitely grandma. And I really believe she passed with something with the head. It could have been a stroke or dementia, Alzheimer's. It's something with the head because I'm feeling some head pain. Very sweet lady. I think she liked to talk a lot. She was a talker. Let's pull up your britches. Hotter than a hen on a hot rock. This place is amazing. To the lady that I'm seeing right now, to grandma. I'm gonna call her grandma. I think that's what she preferred, grandma. Can you touch that meter that I set up over there? The one that lights up and is loud? I could hear it from here if you want to go touch it. Let me try something. What'd I do with it? Okay, well I picked up on her about right through here, so I've got my K2 meter. I'm going to set it right here and see if she wants to touch it. It's right there. There's the light. So Grandma, can you touch this K2 meter for me? If you touch it, there you go. Thank you so much. Were you the grandma? Is that what you are? I love this lady. I would have loved to have hung out with her. She's the kind that's going to tell you stories about the good old days. You lived here, right? Can you light that up if you lived on this mountain somewhere? There's my K2. Yeah. Oh, the traffic is loud. Can you talk to me out loud, please, Grandma? Tell me your name. I think she's just here keeping an eye on everybody and keeping an eye on everything, aren't you? Kind of helping out. She has a lot of love. A lot of love. I feel love from her. She's like Grandma that when the kids come over, she's giving these big hugs and sneaking them candy. Right? Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much for talking to me. You're amazing. Thank you. Are you going to hang out with me while I'm investigating here tonight? It's like, if you want me to. That's what I'm hearing. Like, if you want me to, yes, you can. Absolutely. You're more than welcome to walk around with me. Can you light that up if some of these items here have attachments? Like other spirits that are attached energetically to these items. Can you light that up and let me know yes? Yes. That was a big yes. She loved her grandkids and her whole family. Let's see what else I can pick up on. I'm now picking up on a different kind of head pain. It's not from her. This is like around the back of my head. I almost want to say this was an accident. I think it was an accident near this road on this highway, and there's someone here. It probably has nothing to do with this place, but there's definitely a male here. Not very old, I'd say younger, 30s to 40s. Late 30s, 40s. He passed away in a car accident out through here, nearby. He hangs out here. There's a lot of stuff here, so he kind of hangs out here. Ah! What was that? Oh my God. Oh, did you guys see that? Oh, I just screamed. It's a cat, I believe, or a possum, raccoon. I don't know what it was that went underneath there. Oh my God, that scared me. Oh my gosh, that scared me though. Why did I just scream like that? Yep, there's what went. I think it's a kitty cat. Oh, I'm like freaking myself out now with the shadows on the white play. There's the back of that bus where I have my, oh, this is liking that. So let's try something. I want you to pay attention to this part and this part coming up next. I sat down and I had asked Grandma to come and sit with me. Take notice of the orbs and different light plays. But watch as something jumps me and channels through me and speaks through me. I do not remember this at all, but here it is. He's very happy. He loves when kids are here, for sure. I love the splatter. We'd love to have one. The little boy, I'm trying to pick up on where he's from. Came with one of the items here, but the grandma's spirit takes care of him. She's keeping him safe. He loves her. They're not related, but she claims him. I'm definitely picking up on Bigfoots in the woods too. A whole family of them. Should we go in the bus? To me, it looks like something wearing a hat, and I just can't make sense of it. I've gone through this, you know, frame by frame. There's my REM pod. I'm going to lay my K2 over here. Alright. And I'm going to find a place to sit and see if we can connect. There's the K2 REM pod. To the little boy, do you want to play a game and touch that REM pod? Oh, the seat is wobbly. What about Simon Says? Do you know the game Simon Says? Simon Says, touch that green dot. Can one of you guys make this phone ring back here? I know it's not plugged in, but can you make the phone ring? Or make it sound like a phone ringing? Simon Says, touch that green dot again. Right there. Awesome. Thank you. There's that old phone back there. I was trying to get him to touch a ring. Well, there's another one here too. Oh, it's broken. That's why it's hanging down there. I just heard something. What is that? It's not my legs. Oh God. What is that? There's like somebody walking around in the gravel. That just heard me? That was loud. No, that's not me creaking. I hope you guys can hear this. It stopped. I don't hear it now. Okay, I think I'm going to walk around. Did you hear that? There's someone talking. Traffic is bad. I'm going to try to cut out a lot of the traffic noise as much as I can. I'm going to walk around and see if I can find this toy that this little boy came here with. I think whether the toy goes or leaves, whatever, he's going to be here because Grandma's got him now. Oh my God, what is that? Okay, I'm going to move my REM pod. Does anybody want to show themselves to me as an orb? You can do that right now in front of my camera. Thank you. Thank you. Do you want to do it again? Can you show yourself as a different colored orb? You guys may wonder why I ask this stuff, but you know, when it comes to paranormal, I don't use a lot of equipment because I can talk to them and see them and hear them and all that good stuff. But we're always trying to better the field, right? We're always trying to better the paranormal field. So trying to find out if they can change their color of orbs, if they can change their energy color. It's kind of like an orb aura. If they can change those colors, would be fascinating to find out if they can choose to change them. Who's here with me? It's definitely not this doll that he's attached to. I feel like it's like a Mickey Mouse or something. Like it's some type of... could it be this? Look at that. Just now noticed this one. It's a Mickey Mouse telephone. What is that, like late 70s? 70s? 60s? Probably 70s. To the little boy, are you attached to a Mickey Mouse toy? Some type of Disney toy. We're gonna walk around. Y'all ready to walk around? There's somebody whispering and following me. There's a mirror. Don't sell your mule to buy a plow. That is words of wisdom right there, y'all. I love this place. That is like a child's toy right here. It looks like it at least. Yeah, that's a child's toy. This says if Paul was in the woods alone without Ma and see something, is he still wrong? Most likely. The answer is most likely. I would not walk on that hill right now at night. My flashlight does not shine the brightest right now. It's dying. Look at this little Woody. I definitely feel a heavier presence walking up behind me. There's a male here. I'm not sure who he is. Dark hair, thin, dressed nice, slacks on, t-shirt tucked in. He's not super happy. He's like on a mission, unfinished business type thing. Hillbilly Wedding Chapel. Y'all want to see if the Wedding Chapel is haunted? Well, I'm going to tell you right now it is, but let's just go look around. I love the little decorations here. Look at that. It's like the ring bearer. Literally, it's a ring bearer. Look at that. I bet you put your rings in it. Ring bearer, get it? Ring bearer. I bet you that's what it's for. If not, that's a great idea. Oh God, somebody's pulling in here. They're turning around. Maybe. Oh, just heard somebody behind me. All right. If there's somebody that was walking up behind me, can you light that up? Yep. Can you make a knock on something? Like bang something, knock on something? Ah! Oh God, that just scared me. Sorry, y'all. So, as I'm glancing around here, I've got the camera on the cuckoo. This little fence right here. I just saw something duck down behind that fence. Is that male spirit? No? Is the aggravated man up here with me? Yeah. I mean, any of you all, no harm, okay? I'm just here to talk to you and connect and let you talk. That's what I'm here for. To give you something to do to, talk to somebody. It's been a while, probably, right? I want all of you guys to know that, any of the spirits trapped here, or even if you're not trapped, you could be here on your own free will. If you ever want to go into the light, to see your family, to see your friends, all of that stuff, you can just look up in the sky and wait for that beautiful light to open, and it's going to be warmed like the sunshine, how the sunshine feels on your body. When you're out in the sun looking up, yeah, it's going to be amazing, and you just walk into that light, and you will be there with all of your loved ones. Everybody that you've missed. That man's like, I needed to hear that. Yeah. Should I go in the darkness? Look at this thing. Should I go into the darkness? Something wants me in the dark. I don't want to really be back here. Very creepy at night. I would let y'all know right now, these woods are absolutely haunted. Not just spirits, but there's a lot of cryptids in here. There's a lot of other beings. There's a lot more than just ghost and Bigfoot in this world. And this one is absolutely full of things. Look at this. Yes. It's absolutely agreeing with me. Guys, I usually never hold my K2 because I can make it go off. But I'm holding it at the very bottom. So, just so you guys know. My flashlight's dying too, so I gotta get in the light soon. Look at that. They're like standing right over here. Right there. Watch this. He's gonna walk with me. See, it's not doing anything now, really. Well, it still is a little bit. They're just following me. They like me. They quit beeping quit lighting up when I said that. Some spirit like me, some don't. Just kind of like humans, Sometimes you like people, sometimes you don't. I'm gonna try one more thing. Look at that old washing machine. Old typewriter. I'm gonna put this right here. Up against that old typewriter. Look at that. I'm gonna go ahead and get my REM pod back out. That was me. Can someone touch that? I keep seeing something behind this fence. Like a mist movement back here. All right. I may set up a little experiment. Hello? I'm coming back in the bus. I'm going to set up a still cam, guys. I'm going to set up a static cam. I'm going to put the REM pod, the K2, in view of this with a light on so we can see if there's any orbs or see if there's any movement. And then I'm going to go sit in the vehicle for just a few minutes and see what happens. Here we go. If you guys want to play, go ahead. I'll be right back. I'm going to go ahead and actually turn on Spirit Talker to go with it. Someone's definitely giving me a headache.
Call. Stream. Harriet.
Coming back in. Whoa. Okay, I'm going to try that again just to see if it's my vibration. There's a plywood floor here. I don't know if it was me. So guys, I'm going to...
Ava.
What did it say? Ava. I'm going to try this again. So what did I say? Hey, I'm coming back in. What? I can't figure out if that was me because I was already stopped when it did it. One more time. We're trying this again. Third time it did not do it.
Angel.
So, if that was a spirit that touched that, can you do it one more time for me? Can you light that up? I'm going to run necrophonic for just a minute. To Grandma, are you here? Can you tell me your name, Grandma? Grandma, can you tell me your name? What's the little boy's name that you take care of? What's his name? technically, look, it shouldn't have done that, honestly. It's a plywood floor. I mean, it's definitely sturdy. So I'm thinking something touched it. After I was literally just in the car saying, nothing's ever touched my REM pod. Let's go over here and try the Nectrophonic for a minute and see if we can connect with Grandma. Let me turn this off and back on because I'm not getting much light. Glenn. That's not what I wanted to listen to. Are there spirits attached to these items here? Can you tell me what picture I'm looking at right now? What picture is this of? What is he dressed like? What is he dressed like? I love you. Grandma, are you here? Are you here, Grandma? Can you tell me that little boy's name that you're taking care of? This old Batman mask, how cool is that? Can you tell me what kind of mask this is? Whose mask is that? What character? Did some of the spirits get here with these items? Do you like living here? You get a lot of attention, don't you? What was that? Have you guys enjoyed talking to me tonight? Thank you so much for connecting with me. Now to the little boy and all the other spirits here, I wish you the best. That's him talking. I wish you the best. But you have to stay here, okay? You can't go with me. You have to... Yeah, you have to stay, okay? Thank you so much. What am I looking at right now? Can you tell me what that is? What am I looking at? What toys am I looking at? Is there a spirit attached to that doll? Does anybody know what this one is? This one? Christmas. There's eyeballs looking at me over here. Guys, I'm going to get out of here. Thank you so much for watching. If you heard anything that I missed, saw anything that I missed, please drop it in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video. Give it a thumbs up. Share this with all your friends. Share this with people who love Hillbilly Hot Dogs. Before I get out of here, I do want to say that after being here a couple times and filming, I do believe this place is haunted. It absolutely is. But here's the things with hauntings. Not all hauntings are negative. Not all hauntings are bad. They're not all like scary TV shows. These spirits are happy. They just love some of these items and they're here. There's some family here. There's people that lived in this area, like here on this land, and they're coming here to check on the people they love. I don't feel anything negative. The one male was kind of grouchy. I'm not sure how he passed. He didn't really want to communicate. I hear something dinging something. Okay, so grandma's taking care of the little boy. She's got him. This place is absolutely has spirits. A lot of places do. Most places do. There's spirit all around us. The woods for sure are haunted. Why does that look like somebody staring at me? Anyways, the woods are for sure haunted. There's some cryptids. There's a lot of other things up there. I'm going to get out of here, guys, and head home. I've got a little bit of a drive to get home. Like, share, subscribe. You know. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, everyone. Good night.